here we are right now. Let's come together right now. Flow with, grow with, levitate with Tate. It's time to rewind, unwind, divine, tap in with the Oracle 8.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Levitate with Tate and the Oracle 8. I've decided I'm going to move through a series of different tarot readings. Your life path, career choice, love reading. Today we're going to ask the Oracle 8 about our life path and how our past is currently affecting our situation. I want to apologize about my animals are just a little, I have like 3 kittens. They're over a year, but they're in that naughty teenage where they like to scratch everything. And it's snowing out, so they're acting a little, I love the snow, so it's very good for me. And once again, I wanted to apologize about my setup. I have a new setup coming on Wednesday. I've just really needed to get my tarot readings out there. So if you want to like and subscribe, that'd be great. I'm trying to grow the channel. I haven't said that much, but I do need to say that. I did want to let everyone know, I'm going to put it out there too. This is the first time I'm announcing it, that I will be giving away a free reading of the person's choice per every 100 subscribers, likes, or comments, all combined. And there's no limit, so you can do that as many times as you want on my Instagram or on my YouTube. Once I reach 100, then I'll choose one, and you guys can keep entering. So that's my goal. It's going to help grow my channel, and I will reach out to the winner. I will announce the winner online. So for every 100 likes, subscribes, comments, until further notice, I'll be doing that. Here goes one of my cats playing with her toy right underneath me. Sorry, this is the toy she was playing with. So anyways, yeah, so today we're going to ask the Oracle 8. I have 3 Oracle cards here. And then we're going to be pulling some tarot cards, Gypsy Witch cards. I have tarot cards from the Motherpeace round tarot deck and the Light Seers. And these Oracle cards are from the Mother Mary Oracle. I'm also going to be using the Gypsy Witch Fortune. I'll probably pull like one from those. Always helps a little bit. So anyways, these are the 3 piles. First pile, we have Our Lady Who Gives Peace. Second pile, we have Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. I have the 3rd pile of Our Lady of Radiant Grace. So go ahead and take a moment. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. What is your intuition? Which pile? Choose with your intuition. And so we're going to ask the Oracle 8, how is your past affecting your current life path? All right, I'll see you in the readings. Hello, everyone who chose the first pile. Our Lady Who Gives Peace. I pre-chose all the cards. You didn't have to waste time on the video. I know some people like it, but I like to do it in person. I don't like to waste video time. So you got the Son of Discs. And the Devil. Not every pile got the same amount of cards. Like the last pile, they just wanted to give me all these cards. So the first pile, which is Our Lady Who Gives Peace, got the Hierophant, the Six of Swords. Again, the question we're asking is, how does our past affect our path forward? Four of Cups in reverse. And we got the Page of Cups in reverse. Let's see that all. And then the one card I got from Gypsy Witch was number 43. Lightning denotes a surprise. All right, so we'll start with Our Lady who gives peace. Our Lady who gives peace indicates that you have been holding on from a concern from the past. However, letting go is easier said than done. And the Lady who gives peace, she assures us that letting this concern go, it will bring peace when you're able to let go of the worry. She indicates you may be worried about a situation that may come to a head and you may not see a way out. However, Lady who gives peace, sorry, my cat is like trying to get over, assures you that the path will be enlightened as you go. So she will, she brings you peace. She knows that you're worried. Look at these beautiful eggs in this beautiful bird. It looks like a dove. So you're going to birth peace. I know you may be worried about something, but you just need to let it go and give it to the Lady who gives peace, because she will enlighten each step forward, even if you don't see any step forward. And the Sun at Disc means you need to focus and have determination. You know, there's lightness about it, but you need to focus, because the Devil indicates that the reason you're having issues with the past is because of a temptation or an addiction or something. You have a bondage to the past. You have bad habits. There's something that your ego is tied to, perhaps, and you're having trouble letting that go. So that's going to affect your whole life forward. And I understand that, you know, as someone who used to drink alcohol, I had a very bad ego tied to alcohol, and it was partially because I didn't want to let it go as part of my personality, because I was like a managed breweries and stuff. But yeah, I've been 8 years sober, so I understand letting go of something toxic. I mean, even if it has something to do with your ego, you can't let go of how you act towards people or even towards yourself. And the Hierophant can indicate that stubborn resistance to it. Maybe it's a tradition or something that you don't want to let go because you have such connect ties to it, and so you need to balance that out. It indicates you need to balance it out. Maybe seek outside mentorships. The Hierophant is looking up to get advice. You know, it indicates leadership, but you need to look for it. You can't become the leader if you don't know what is going on and you're not willing to let go of past behaviors. You know, because the Six of Swords here represents the ability to overcome problems, and so that's exactly what this card means. And it's been a really long journey. You can see she's just getting off the boat. Look at those crows. See, just like the Lady of Peace with the birds is pulling you forward. And the Six of Swords actually indicates, see how she holds that baggage. The Six of Swords represents letting go of that baggage that you've been holding on to. you know internally inside of you that you need to let this go. Because I firmly believe this lightning here indicates that if you do not let this go, it's going to affect your path forward in a big way. You know, it's something from your past. You know, maybe you get together with friends and you shotgun a bunch of beers and you wake up blacked out or something, you know, just because it's something you do every day and it's part of a ritual or a tradition or part of your ego. Maybe you've been a total brat to somebody and it's just become part of who you are. And instead of adjusting who you are, you can't let go of that. And so the Four of Cups indicates it's in reverse. So it indicates that you need to appreciate what you have. And you need to have a willingness to engage in the opportunities you have around you to let go of this. You know, you can break free from this. It's indicating that you are not stagnant. But if you don't take the opportunities in front of you, the new possibilities in front of you, you're not going to notice the good things that life has. So you need to start recognizing what you have around you, how blessed you are, and how these good things can help you get what you want and move forward in your path. Instead of dwelling on what you're missing. Don't get FOMO. You need to move forward on your path, okay? You know, the Page of Pentacles or the Page of Cups in reverse warns us not to emotionally withdraw. And I know it's easier said than done because especially when you're healing from something, that's the first thing I do is emotionally withdraw because that's how I understand what I'm healing from. And even if you were feeling, you know, upside down, let down, don't seek the negative behaviors that we're talking about. And, you know, don't go seek negative attention from others, okay? The surprise change that this, you know, this lightning represents indicates that if you don't make the changes that you know you need to make, that you've been holding on to forever, negative patterns of behavior that this devil indicates, you know, what are you bound to in life? Is it materialism? Is it an addiction to something that you don't even talk to other people about? Because that is the problem. And it's really easy to, especially in this society, be driven by the ego. And it could just be a problem with the ego. That's all we're facing right here. But remember, Our Lady who gives peace, she can bring peace. Even when you feel like all of this is way too overwhelming. Okay? Just ask for peace. Ask the universe, whoever, say, Our Lady who gives peace. Please bring me peace. Please enlighten just the first step. Remember, it's really just one step at a time. Because if you take all these little steps, eventually you climb the mountain, you know. And the mountain represents transcending to new heights right here. Which the Hierophant can guide you and lead you if you ask for it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you need to let go of these patterns. The Sun of Dis indicates that you know exactly what it is. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I hit the nail on the head, okay? But you have what it takes. You have these new eggs, the beautiful dove of peace. These birds surround you. They can lead you. Birds are going to be a sign that they're leading you in the right direction, okay? Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Look around you. You have everything you need to move forward, okay? Just believe in yourself. All right, pile one. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel and my, I said in the intro, I don't know if you listened to the intro, but I just wanted to remind everyone that per every comment, 100 comments, 100 subscribers, 100 likes on Instagram or YouTube, I'm going to put everyone who does that into a pot. And then once I hit 100, I'm going to do a free reading. And I'm going to keep doing that until the foreseeable future, until we'll see. Okay, but I think that's a great way to build my channel. You know, share it. I'll give you one for those too. All right, thanks, Pile One. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning back in to Levitate with Tate in the Oracle 8. Our question today is, how does our past affect our path forward? And I shuffled off screen. I do like to do it in person as my favorite way to read tarot. So look into the description box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. For every like, subscribe, share, comment, for every 100 one of those, I will put your name into a basket. And once I reach 100, 200, 300, I will choose one person for a free one question tarot reading. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment about how it resonates. The question is, how does our past affect our path forward? And this is the pile that chose Our Lady of Radiant Grace. All right, and I'm getting a setup here. Until then, we'll just have to deal with it, okay? And not every pile got the same amount of cards. So we got the Chariot. We have the Priestess of Cups. I'll have to cover that up. Oop. And we have the Sun of Cups. We have Eight of Pentacles upside down in reverse. Temperance. We have the Empress in reverse. And we have the Hermit. And from the Gypsy Tarot, we have the Key. Right. So, let's see here. How does our past affect our path forward? Oracle 8. Well, the Lady of the Radiant Grace indicates that you may have been wounded and now you feel distrust for modern society. And the Lady of Radiant Grace wants you to understand that things happen, and you don't have to become those things. They make you stronger. She's reminding you to embrace all of yourself, all of your quirks, unique talents, and abilities with radiant grace. And the Lady with Radiant Grace, look at her crown, it's so beautiful. She blesses you, so this is a good sign that she is blessing you. And when you accept her blessing, you're going to feel lighter, divinely lighter. You're going to feel guided. And if you offer her your trust that she is there, you know, the divine power is there. You are going to be blessed with a feeling of being guided and lighter. Our past behaviors, got the Chariot, which represents, you know, taking control of your life. And it really indicates that you do have the ability to choose your own path, which each choice and each step you make overall adds up and signifies your path. So the Chariot, you know, signifies you're going to win everything overall. You're going to win, like the winning card. But whatever is holding you back, you have to be self-disciplined and grounded to address it. So there's definitely some emotional wounding that you're holding back, because the Priestess of Cups is all about emotion. And so is the Son of Cups. So, you know, the Lady of Radiant Grace, all of these cards indicate, these top cards here indicate that it's an emotional wound from your past that may be holding you back. You know, the Priestess of Cups represents dreams and ambitions. So you must trust your insight. See if I can hold her up with, okay. There's some inappropriate stuff going on here. But she has that tower. It's all emotion. She's a mermaid, you know. So you have to embody these emotions to fully understand what you need to move forward, okay? You got to focus all of your thoughts. Embrace what you're, you know, focus your thoughts. Focus your intention so that your unconscious can lead you. If you catch your thoughts wandering on bad things, you need to redirect them. You know, CBD therapy, it works wonders. Now, the Son of Cups indicates a need for you to take some time to relax and meditate, for music, to enjoy the smaller, finer things. You know, step away from modern society. Step away from the things that you distrust and embrace yourself. Because down here, you see further that you need to go inward. Because, you know, the Son of Cups does it. It signifies your creative choice, but you need to be mindful of letting go of the past so that you can move forward. Because if you don't let go of the past, the path forward is not going to become clearer. So you need to make room for your desires by focusing inward. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse indicates that you've had a difficult path and you've had a lot of frustrations and setbacks, and you've been a hard worker, but you're experiencing a lack of motivation. I mean, it indicates that you need to take time. You need to take a break after working so hard, and you need to rest and renew so that you have renewed energy and enthusiasm. So you're not going to be able to handle any of it, any of this emotional wounding, if you work too hard and you're not able to take care of yourself. Because the Temperance signifies, you know, a need for balance and moderation in a certain area of life, but probably whatever you've been putting too much energy into. You need to find a middle ground to create harmony, and you need to avoid either the extreme rest or the extreme work, and find a middle ground that works for you, that's good for your body. You know, when you go too inward, sometimes that can signify an out of whack. You know, your emotions will be out of whack until you balance all of that too, because your emotions are tied with your soul. You know, the Empress in reverse sometimes indicates a power dynamic, that maybe in a relationship with somebody else, your boss, a significant other, your child, your parents, yourself, you need to focus on restoring your own balance before helping anyone else. You can't help anyone else if you're out of whack. Can't even do the right work, okay? So before helping anyone else, you need to connect with yourself, connect with nature, connect back to one. Stop this busy life. We see that you have the drive and the willingness to win. You're going to win. But in order to address this emotional wounding that's holding you back, you could go so much farther if you let this go. You have the key to let it go. I mean, the Hermit still further indicates time for self-discovery. It's a time to seclude yourself from the fast pace of what's going on around you, from other people. You're not going to be able to know what's happening inside of you if you're constantly surrounded by other people telling you. So you need to seek guidance from within and dive within yourself. Spend time with just yourself so that you can seek answers. The answers are within you, okay? They're inside of you. The key indicates you have the key to succeed. So you just need to not be afraid to remember that you have divine guidance everywhere, showering you right now even, okay? But when you ask for it, when you seek it, look, she surrounds you. I had a hard time with my mother, and I would visualize being held like this little baby, And oh, those powerful, powerful visualizations to help heal those wounds that really won't be healed any other way, you know? So you need to embrace and trust the divine guidance that's there. You have the key to success. You have the will. Your emotions from the past, there's something that has driven you to work harder, that you're out of balance now. So you're really guided to take the time, focus on yourself, understand why this is, and then listen to the divine guidance on how to move forward, because you're going to be able to experience so much more pleasure from these wins if you're driven by the right inner guidance versus the out of balance work life, the out of balance relationships. You know, you need to take care of yourself first. You are divine, just like the earth is divine. Okay? And if you are not balanced, too much work, too much rest, you're not going to be able to fully recognize what it is that you need, the keys that you need to move forward. So take some time, understand why these emotions from the past keep popping up, and you'll be able to work through it. You have everything you need. You have the will. You have the emotional intelligence to understand why this part of you is out of balance, because you don't want to exist in the future out of balance still. Imagining working with balance, working within yourself, and knowing exactly what you want, so that all of your choices that you make are, does that reflect what I want? Is that going to reflect the future, my desires for the future that I want? All right. Well, thank you, Group 2. Please do like, subscribe, help me build my channel. I'll put your name in the hat. I'm going to pull live readings. I'm going to do some live readings this month, and I'm also going to be giving out free readings. So 1 free reading per 100 likes, subscriptions, and you can get more than one. So go ahead and like all my videos, subscribe to my videos, share my channel. I appreciate it. Any suggestions about tarot prompts, I appreciate that. I'm getting a new setup, and there's my tip button. Follow me on Instagram. And my dog thinks I'm finishing. So all right, well, have a great day, and reach out to the Lady of Radiant Grace. Hello everyone who chose pile 3, Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. All right, our question today is, how does the past affect our path forward? So we're going to ask the Lady to Manifest Miracles. I shuffled off camera, but you did get more cards. This pile wanted more cards for some reason. The 3 of Cups. Temperance. I'll have to cover that up. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. Okay, so the Emperor. The Double. Five of Wands reversed. The 8 of Wands reversed. The Ace of Wands reversed. And the Knight of Pentacles. And from the Gypsy Witch, we got the Moon, number 2. Okay, let's see. So how does our past affect our path forward? So, Our Lady of Manifest Miracles indicates that the past may have tainted you with the idea that miracles are like super rare phenomenon, and Our Lady of Manifest Miracles wants you to know that miracles are meant to happen every day. You may even feel like too ordinary to receive even like spiritual blessings or gifts. And Our Lady of Manifest Miracles reminds us about the ordinary people whom had miracles happen to them. So like even Mother Mary herself, the lady who gave birth to Jesus. You know, it happens all the time to just ordinary people every day. And sometimes like even a task so mundane ends up being miraculous in the end. And so the Divine Mother is constantly working miracles through you at all times. You might not even be aware of. The Three of Cups indicates a need for group inspiration to, reach out to others and, have fun, play, dance, be merry, sing music, enjoy artistic delights. And it indicates a need to network, to celebrate, reach out for support. There are all forms of support: churches, counseling, dance classes, workout groups. Reaching out soothes the soul. And maybe we'll show you that the past was wrong about miracles. You may be able to see more miracles happen through acts of service. The Temperance. The Temperance indicates a time for the soul and the body to integrate and to balance with one another. And you must also create balance with yourself and others. So even though this is a time to reach out to others, it's a time to reach for yourself. But as the Nine of Cups, indicates here, there's more need for celebration. But the Temperance suggests there must be a middle ground in order to create harmony, in order to be able to fully experience the celebration with others. You must have that balance with yourself. And the Nine of Cups indicates that your wish will be fulfilled and you're going to achieve all the goals that you have. And you're going to be content with your life. The Emperor is a very, masculine figure. He has his together. He represents authority and power and leadership. And he's suggesting that you need to take charge and lead by example. But remember that good leaders keep and set proper boundaries. So even though he's the leader and he's got his crap together and he's oversees everything, he has very strict boundaries. Everything he does, even with himself. Because the devil can represent a feeling of being trapped by darker aspects of yourself. Maybe your past has haunted you. Parts of your personality that you have limiting beliefs about. And you need to address those in order to move forward on your path. You need to address what is holding you back, because this will prevent your potential from reaching its best. In order to break free from these negative patterns, you need to address these self-limiting beliefs that you have. And in order to set proper boundaries, you won't be able to do that unless you know what your self-limiting beliefs are. And the Five of Wands in reverse signifies the end to this conflict. And a promise that, you will be able to work through the self place to the point where you're going to be able to utilize it with other people, There's an end to the inner conflict and a promise that there will be teamwork and a willingness to overcome different perspectives when you find that happening with other people. And you will find ways to compromise by being open and being honest and choosing to move forward from your past grievances. And it reminds us not to dwell on things that can't be changed. The Eight of Wands in reverse signifies a feeling of impatience and feeling stuck and unable to move forward, and that you've missed opportunities. But it warns you not to be hasty in making decisions, and take your time in moving forward with each step to ensure that you don't overlook anything, because you want to make sure that your plans are ready. And if you miss anything, that's why, just like the Emperor, he knows he has his plans in place, he has his boundaries in place, so that everything has a backup plan and he knows where he's going. Because this Ace of Wands indicates cloudiness. Like, you perhaps don't feel confident like the Emperor in moving forward. And the Ace of Swords in reverse indicates the lack of clarity and confusion, and it might indicate a time for you to take some time and reflect and inside self-reflect and explore all of the issues before you even move forward, so that your ideas don't become muddled. Because if you're moving too fast, you won't even have time to think and you're going to be confused. Okay, so if you find yourself struggling to communicate, you need to take time to clear your mind. You need to take time to understand your boundaries and where you're going. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles. It represents a person who is diligent and dependable and hardworking. And he's stubborn and sometimes makes false promises. But he signifies that when you are ready to take action, he can help put your thoughts into action. So his commitment to excellence is a good sign that you're going to be able to move down the future path. He's walking down the path, leaving pentacles in his way because he is so secure in his well-being. So you're going to move through this confusion. You just need to address the self-limiting beliefs and understand that there's always miracles working through you every day. The last card we got was the Moon and the Gypsy Witch, which indicate good fortune, but it also indicates emotion. The two represents duality and represents choices. So you need to make choices. You need to balance, like the Temperance said, balance everything from the inner world and the external world. You're going to be able to have joyous celebration and occasions, but you have to be able to properly define the boundaries, because 5 is breaking down or changing something. And if you don't break down and change, then it's not going to move forward as divinely as the Knight of Pentacles. He's just free without even shoes, walking, dropping money everywhere. That's how free you want to be, okay? But you can't get there if you're holding on to these cloudy, self-limited beliefs. You must put down the proper boundaries so that you can properly enjoy yourself and have fun with others when you're with them. Okay, so it looks like you're just holding on to self-limiting beliefs, really, okay? And you can move forward. And others will help you move forward. You will be the best one to help you move forward by doing what you need to do properly for yourself, because you won't be able to give to others until you can properly give to yourself, okay? All right, Pile 3. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. I have a free tarot giveaway that I'm giving for every 100 likes, subscribes, shares, comments, and you can enter multiple times. So I'm going to have that for the foreseeable future. So thanks again for tuning in to this path forward, and how did your past affect your path forward. So anyways, Thank you for tuning in to Levitate with Tate and the Oracle 8, and I will see you next time.